Church members kicked out on the street, tossed out like unwanted trash.
And tonight, one man says that's just not fair, and he is ready to take on the city to set things right. Melissa DePani explains.
They were only trying to worship. A Presbyterian church renting a room here in this building at a Titusville Commerce Park. That is until the city of Titusville kicked them out. Joe Hurston owns the building. It houses 8 other businesses, including a banquet hall where the Redeemer Presbyterian Church rented a few hours every Sunday. Hurston soon learned city leaders didn't like that.
It began with a letter from the city stating that we had to shut the church down.
The problem? Titusville city manager says churches aren't allowed in industrial zones. Those areas are specifically kept for businesses. Hurston says,
"We're not a church. We are a banquet hall that happens to rent to a church, but also to Lockheed Martin and to the city of Titusville and to the police department and to Stops across the street and Astrotech up the road. I can rent to them, but I can't rent to a church."
The city gave Hurston 90 days to evict the church.
Broke my heart to see this church leave.
And on the 91st day,
a code enforcement officer appeared here to be sure the church had cleared out.
Hurston, a Christian who also runs Air Mobile Ministries in this same building, can't help but feel persecuted.
Well, why can I rent it to one person and not to another? I would say that's pretty discriminatory.
Hurston fears the city is trying to put him out of business altogether. Today, his bookkeeper tried to pay their 2009 city business tax.
The city refused to accept my check. They said that our case is under review.
Do you find the timing is odd?
I think it's unusual, yes.
The topic will be discussed at Tuesday night City Council meeting. At that point in time, the Titusville city manager will decide whether or not the zoning should change. In Titusville, Melissa DePani, Fox 35 News at 10.